I'm going to use GXWeb to help me create a model in Desmos of an inverted crank slider mechanism. I first create the geometry in GXWeb, draw the geometry, then add constraints, and I can drag it to make sure it's doing the right kind of motion. And sure enough, it is. But now I'm going to put in a parameter defining the angle, and I cannot use the default of theta. I'm going to use s because Desmos interprets theta as defining a polar function, which is not what I'm doing. I'm going to copy the coordinates of the different points. Here's the coordinates of B. So I copy that and we'll stick it into Desmos. The first point, of course, is the origin. So I'll just type that in and then I'll paste point B. And now I'm going to go back into GXWeb and grab the complicated one, point C. And then we'll paste that back into my list of points in Desmos. Add sliders for all the different parameters, and then I can change the look of the list of points, make it black, and then put lines in between the points. Now all the parameters have acquired a value 1, so to get a more reasonable linkage, I'm going to increase a couple of the parameters, and now I can drive it with S. Now I want to change the limits of the motion of S to 0 to 6.28, and then the style of the motion so that it just keeps going in the same direction, doesn't rock or backwards and forwards. And then that'll give me my linkage animation. I'd now like to have a coupler curve for that endpoint C, and that's simple to do. I change the parameter from S to T, and again generate the coordinates of C. I'll just get the same coordinates with the T instead of S, and Desmos interprets that as a curve. I would like to change again the limits on T to 6.28, and now I have the coupler curve, and I can tinker with the different parameters, creating a Desmos model using GXWeb.